All right, what do we got here, guys? Here's courtesy of Mr. Mullen there, the team over at Ooh Woo Oh Oh. We got some stats up here. Elemental HP pots used so far on Kazeros. 513,000, man. Holy. Wait, there's some Atro gamers. So do you have TFM specific? Oh, here we go. Oh, wait, there's no... Wait, hold on. I want to see this. I want to see the first mode. Sacred Bombs. 83 clears across all regions, and I'm one of those. Elemental HP potions, 58,000. Dark grenades, that's a lot, man. Time stops. Look at those time stop stonks are up, baby. Yeah, it's a hard fight, man. I guess just upload, but chances of no one running meter at all in a run are pretty slim. Survival rate. You know what's crazy? Is I'm some of those flares. I had a couple pulls while I was on the wrong ability bar and I threw all 5 flares. Guys, I'm part of that statistic right there. You're welcome. Progression over time. A 1% clear rate, guys. That's nuts. Holy moly. 17,000 attempts. Summoner, let's see, damage done. Guys, look down here. Gun Lancer's so itty bitty whittle. And then look at Summoner's cranking though in Wild Souls. Holy. Where's Sharpshooter down here? What's up, folks? You need your buff? Yeah. Yeah, so we got our data in on the Kazeros release. Let's see this on Uwu Owo. So we got 83 clears, 17,000 total attempts. This is based on the data that's submitted, right? And if people are running logs, anonymous or not. 88,000 Sacred Bombs is crazy. Times 300 gold each, guys, by the way. Oh, it's balancing. You're right. Yeah, Paul, balancing the Valkyrie damage done. I wonder if they can, I guess you can do an if clause there on your readout for the reporting and just like read it as if it's over a certain value, say it's this or that, right? Average counters. Good job, Gun Lancers. It's interesting because this is probably this is counting from 2-1 down. So it's going to lower the number of counters based on the total resets that happen throughout the gate. Interesting there. Peak activity. Are we saying brighter the better? Okay, I see. People don't want to play on Thursdays, guys. All right, let it be known. Sunday, best night for TFM. 387 attempts, most clear attempts done by a single raid group. Debuffs tank, telekinesis, electrocuted, earthquaked, and stunned. Clear duration. Raids get cleared faster and faster. Rage timer once feared. Oh, so the total time it takes to clear is going down. We're also... Is this not including... Is it including cores? I guess it's including cores now. Let's go. Paladin's up there. Most sharpshooters aren't higher. Esther skills, cast, Shandi. I guess Shandi is probably going to outweigh them all because that's the first Sidereal you use, right? Bard is the highest class played. Deathblade... Gun Lancer, Arcana. I'd love to see the breakdown of support versus DPS on some of these. The uptime of DR on GT is really good though. Damage taken. Why isn't Gun Lancer higher? Oh, is that just because it's shielded? I'd love to see the stat of like shielding like done by classes. And breakdown by build too, like engravings. Top 10. Destroyer. Oh man. Artillerist. Oh man. Shadowhunter, Deadeye. That's crazy. Soulfist, Summoner, Scrapper, Arrow. And then it slowly starts to pick up Striker, Berserker, Breaker, Reaper, Glavier, Wild Soul. Holy moly, we're climbing. Which is interesting because you have Summoner and Wild Soul up here at the top of damage done. And then you have Summoner and Wild Soul down here on some of the least played. And then you have like just... Oh wait, wrong one. Classes played here, sorry. Cool, and that's the TFM data on Gate 2. Let's take a look at Gate 1 of the first mode. 200, so we have 200 clears of the first mode, Gate 1, and 83 clears of Gate 2. That's wild. That's 51,000 attempts at Gate 1, 17,000 attempts at Gate 2. That's crazy, man. Holy moly. Progression over time. Cores are starting to come into play as well. A lot of HP pots, darks. Is it with core? Let's see. Let's look right here. December 31st. Let's see. And we got damage done. Destroyer coming up on Gate 1, huh? Interesting. Yeah, we're still in week 4 of TFM right now, right? Survival rate. 469 attempts. Most clear attempts done by a single raid group. Debuffs tanked. Telekinesis. Electrocuted, frozen. Average counters. You got Paladin up here. 590,000 counters performed. Esther's, Shandi's weighted toward the top. Classes played. Bard, Deathblade, Gun Lancer, and Arcana again. There it is, guys. Followed by Artist and Paladin, the supports. Just rotating out the DPS that play with them. We got Machinist at the bottom. Destroyer, Deadeye, Artillerist. Data is the first 6 weeks of Kazeros release. First 4 of TFM. Data includes all polls in which at least one player had meter open, even if log wasn't uploaded. I see. Back to this now. We got damage taken. Breakers just tanking everything. Deathblade, Summoner, Shadowhunter. Zerk are way down here. I guess if they're playing Mayhem, they're not taking as much actual damage, right? You'd almost need to do a multiplier based off of Mayhem, right? Based on the reductions. To get that true number there of like damage tank. All right, that's Kazeros, the one on the first. Let's take a look at the hard. Let's take a look at hard gate 1. 11,000 clears with 131,000. Clear rate is 41% on gate 1 hard. Is that just, I guess that's probably just because of how many pulls are happening, huh? Damage done, Wild Soul Arcana, Summoner, Reaper. This is all in hard mode, by the way. 178 attempts. Most attempts done by a single group. Classes played. Bard up at the top. Deathblade, Paladin, Sork. Where's Gunlancer? Gunlancer down here. That's their skills cast. Damage taken. Pretty much the same over here. Damage taken is kind of seen somewhat stagnant. Clear rate 1.5%. Clear rate 6.5%. 15.6. 26. 34 and 41%. But that's also based off of a lot of polls, right? When you consider a group can poll like hundreds of times before clearing, it says right here, single group 178 times. So it may look a little bit more despair than it actually is. We just went through TFM, bro. Taking a look at hard now. Progression over time, clear rate 0.4, huh? Damn, 1.2, 3.9, 6.4, 13, and then 20% in week 6, huh? Not necessarily, because you have down here the classes played, you know what I mean? And you have, I guess you could say there's more Wild Soul good players, yeah, but I think it's still fun metrics and statistics to look at. 1.5 million there. And then we got, let's take a look at normal mode. Normal mode's got to be crazy fast. Let's see, let's start with Kazeros Gate 1 normal. 20% clear rate. Holy. 40, 58, 64, 67. That's pretty good, man. Average counters, ward answers up there. Holy. Classes played. Valk up at the top, man. Wait. Valk is huge in normal. I guess everyone has the new pass with the new class, right? Keeping it in normal mode makes sense. Newer classes are generally less common on the heavy investment side unless you're whaling. Damage taken, clear duration. 39 attempts are the most attempts done by a single group. Survival rate, not bad. And then battle items, yeah. I still think it's crazy if we, hold on, let's look at the hard mode clears. 17, 40, 51, 55%, 58% clear rate, and then 62%. Damage done. Yeah, I'm guessing this is just skewed because of support and DPS. Debuffs tanked, extra skills used, classes played. Valk just coming out way ahead here on classes played just because everyone made one with the pass and haven't pushed it up. So guys, stop telling people to make Valks. I'm just saying. We got to get the market average of cost of consumables here and give us the total gold earned spend on consumables just for the fun of it. I think that'd be neat. Back to the first mode. 0.16% clear rate, 0.4, 1%, 1.12%. Yeah, so that's pretty fun, man. That's on the Uwu site. /event/Kazeros here if you want to like go through this on any of the difficulties here, different raids. Kind of fun. Armochi hard week 1. Let's take a look at the Armochi. I didn't do that yet. That's pretty good, man. 8%, 27, 54 through it on normal. What about hard? 27. It's pretty similar on hard and normal, right? Major HP pot. Now G2 was tough, man. A lot of people got stuck there. Yeah, look at the difference here. 31% clear rate versus 10% clear rate. Like, I think this was a hard fight for week 1. You had to like either do a lot of damage or game at the end and learn patterns. Last phase was tough, man. 2%, 9%, 22%, 28, all the way through it. The people are clearing it pretty good now with all the nerfs, but yeah, week 1 was tough, man. 126 attempts, single raid group. The whirlwind count going way up. People knowing you got to just get through stagger on some of these fights, huh? Average counters. Yeah, Gunlancer soloing the last phase just to send a sidereal. I thought week 1 was very hype. It brought in opportunities for people to like excel at the patterns and clear it. Kind of like old Vulcan, and I thought that was very fun. Now it's like the boss just dies on any difficulty. We need TFM Armochi, guys. Also, shout out to the 13 people that managed to get MC'd in normal Kazeros. Let's see. Was that on those statistics down here? Mind controlled. 481 on normal. Let's check hard. Oh, wait. Was I on... Hold on. Did it not change? 13 on normal. Yeah, Mega Rajay, I agree. I think Nightmare should not have revives and should not have nerfs. There's a mind control when your meter gets filled up all the way, Hudo. In like the basement onward. Halfway is the puddle, but you reduce it by countering and just guarding. I think I got mind controlled once, and like, let's check TFM on that. 692 there. What's up, Denial? Makes sense people can choose to go to Nightmare mode after getting stronger, which is de facto a nerf compared to week 1. Yeah, exactly. Denial. That's what I'm saying is like the power you gain from the vertical system attached or coupled with a new raid you get like 20% damage and up, and it makes it so much easier. That's gate 1. Gate 2 is even less, brother. And a lot of those are re-clears trying to go to gate 2. So yeah, once again, this is oo.methy.mo. Homies there, Mr. Mullen in the chat right now. Events/Kazeros, if you guys want to take a look at it. Has all the data, all the different points you can look at here. Kind of fun to go through.